Alright, so all you need right now is a piece of paper and a pencil. We're going to start off with our fish by creating a kind of oval shaped body. But it's going to kind of come to a point here, so it'll be more like a teardrop. So I'm going to make sure you leave room for the fin. But let's go ahead and fill it. So I'm going very lightly first, so I can erase anything I want to fix. Okay, that's good. So I'll go a little darker so you guys can see it. Perfect. Here is the fish body. I'm now going to do the tail, which is going to be like a triangle. The pointy part will be starting from here, so you can do one way there, then there, and then you can either connect it straight if you just want a triangle, or you can come in like that. It's up to you. I'll just go straight for now, so you can see. That is a simple way to do it. You're now going to add a fin on the top, but it's going to curve back. So it's going to start kind of on the top closer to the front, curve back, and now you're going to come and curve back down. Okay, same thing on the bottom, back down, back up. There we go. Now we're going to do the eyeball. So you can make your fish eye as big as you want, because fish in real life can have some very big eyes. Some of them have small eyes. I'm going to make mine nice and big just because it's kind of fun. I have a big eye fish. Okay, I'm going to draw his pupil. Okay, behind his eye, I'm going to draw some scales. So it's going to be like the number 3, but I'm going to repeat it again and again until it reaches the other side. Alright, now I'm going to do another fin, so the little side fin, it's going to be a triangle like this, but a little smaller. I'm actually going to make it go into, kind of like it's going behind the scales. Okay, now you just continue the scales like you started here. You just repeat it. And when you get to here, you're just going to pretend like it's going behind. Okay, next we're going to do the fish's lips, which is actually going to be kind of like the number 3, but backwards. There we go. And there is the fish drawing. Now you just have to color it. I'm going to go ahead and add a few details to his fins. Just some lines. There we go. Might bring his smile kind of into his mouth a little more, into his face. Alright, so now to color our fish, you're going to try to gather up some cool colors and some warm colors. Okay, so notice the difference. Cool colors are things like blues, purples, greens. Warm colors are more like yellows, reds, orange, things like that. So our goal is to color the fish with warm colors and the ocean with cool colors. Or you can do the opposite, it's up to you. You can do cool colored fish, warm colored ocean, and make it kind of like maybe it's an alien fish living in a volcano, who knows. But I'm just going to stick with the warm colored fish and focus on using different amounts of pressure. So notice if I want these scales, I'm going to outline it first so you can see it a little better. Okay, so let me just do this one real quick too. When I color these scales, I can color it lightly. So you're trying to press very softly so that it doesn't stand out too much. It's just very even and light. But let's say I want it to be a little darker kind of behind these scales. Then what you're going to do is press a little bit harder. You can use the same color, and it kind of makes it look like a shadow, which will make your fish look a little bit more realistic and 3D. Okay, so my fish is now all colored in. I used a lot of different types of pressure to create different looks within the scales and the fins and just around the face as well. So now I'm going to use my cool colors to color in my ocean. If you want to add like some seaweed or something, you can definitely do that. I'm going to just kind of combine these colors together. I'm going to make sure I use large motions so I can cover a lot of space. And I'm going to start light and then darken it when I decide that that'll work. So you can go different directions to kind of really cover up the paper. Okay, so let's say I have this purplish color here, a little darker. You can overlap the colors. So maybe from here I'm going to do blue, and I'm overlapping it. So they kind of mix a little bit, and then it's like a smooth transition from each color. You don't want to do perfect stripes. You want them to kind of transition very easily and smoothly. Alright, so here is the finished fish with warm color fish and cool color ocean. Feel free to do it the opposite way. I used colored pencils. You can also do this with crayons, pastels. Anything you have access to will be great. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful fish creations.